What's up? What's up? What's up? Polo Sports Talk and Entertainment. Subscribe and hit them notifications. Chris Bosh came out and bluntly said, I'm boycotting the NFL. I'm not watching any games until more black coaches are hired and more black coaches are being put in. And then, of course, Brian Flores is suing because the Miami Dolphins were forcing him to tank games. And look, I'm going to tell you like this. Look, I don't like what Brian Flores had to say when he came out and he said, all we wanted high character guys when he was, referring to Deshaun Watson and everything. And it's funny because he went on a couple of interviews when he was, for the H-Town, Texas and everything. But that's neither here nor there, okay? We'll get to that in just a second. But I like what these brothers are doing. You know why? Because, look, I wasn't a fan of what, I understand what Kaepernick was doing and everything, but I'm going to just be honest with you. Like, when it came to, what's up with it, Kasim Baker? I see you in the building, ready to cook with your brother from another mother. Now, check this out. We got a lot of guys in the NFL who should be in certain positions. Now, Mike Tomlin, start off with him. I guarantee you, if Mike Tomlin was in the front office and if he was, because Mike Tomlin is considered an ambassador of the NFL, I think he needs to flex his muscle just a little bit more. I'm ready for Roger Goodell to go now. Don't get it twisted. And a lot of my guys, man, a lot of my brothers, like the brother Chicken Man and JMJ, they say they're not gonna watch football anymore, and a lot of niggas don't watch. I don't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? I want, and I got, and it's not only like brothers like them. I got family members that don't want to watch the NFL no more. I got cousins, good friends that don't want to watch the NFL anymore because they've been saying this for a long time. They're like, okay, and they said the NBA too. Look at what the fuck Monty Williams is doing. Look at what Bickerstaff is doing. That's we got to look at it from that standpoint. Look at what James Jones is doing. And there's not. I think there's maybe like one or two minority ran systems in the NFL, from my understanding, behind the scenes, where you relatively have minorities behind the scenes doing the groundwork, really laying down the foundation. Now, check this out too. I want to give a shout out to two of the LDBC brothers. I want to give a shout out to Too Raw for TV, because he touched on the Chris Bosh situation. He was the first one, I think, that touched on it. I'm a little late on it. I wanted to do my research on it. And then also, I want to give a shout out to Town Biz. Town Biz Sports and Entertainment. If you haven't subbed to them, definitely go sub to both of those brothers' channels. Uh, as you know, Two Rod's a historian of the highest order, and also he's got multiple channels and is one of the brothers in the LDBC, one of the generals, and as well as Town Biz. He pretty much is a conglomerate. He talks about everything, just like myself. Um, go sub to his channel too as well. Now, they both had touched on this, and see, this is the thing. I'm at the point of what Town Biz was saying, right? We should start our own stuff. So see, when you try to do that, they're gonna do everything that they can to try to get in the way. Roger Goodell has really made things very poor. You know, look, Jay-Z purchasing the NFL or P. Diddy purchasing the NFL would be a great thing. I think even Ice Cube was trying to do that. But see, anytime we try to start something, sort of like LeVar Ball when he was trying to, start when he wanted to do the JBL or whatnot, that's what they tried to do. They tried to destroy it, but they tried to take from him. The same thing with the big three. The NBA got in the way and tried to take from those brothers. They don't even want the WNBA to progress like it is. But I guarantee you, if guys, it was funny because I was talking to one of the brothers about this. If a minority figure, such as Ice Cube or like an Ice Cube or even a Snoop Dogg, somebody like that, if they would have really invest their money and take over and do something into that, I think that would be good. Now, see, this is another thing. This is another thing that I feel this person should speak out. And I've said this before. I talked about him with the New York Giants, going back into the front office. But I think that he should speak out on this situation. You know what I'm saying? If he wants to. A lot of people don't know that Michael Strahan, he went to Texas Southern. And what is Texas Southern? An HBCU, right? Now, some people be like, well, what's the big deal and everything like that? Look, Michael Strahan can flex his muscle. Michael Strahan, I think he's well qualified enough to come out there and voice his opinion. Michael Strahan, you get some brothers out there like Tony Dungy. I think that they should be doing their best too to also fight the situation that's going on with Deshaun Watson. But a lot of them are like, well, I'm not going to lose my position. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. Now that I do respect about what Colin Kaepernick did do. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the fact that he lost the bag and nothing like that. But I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I understand what he was standing for. Guys like him and Kyrie, it's not about the money and everything. But you need some brothers like that in the front office, in the front offices, in head coaching positions. And Chris Bosh is right. Now, I have a different outlook. I'm still gonna pay attention to the NFL and everything. But at the same time, it leaves you wondering. The reason why I pay attention to football a lot is because I got family members that actually play the sport. They have aspirations of want to play in the NFL. He try to do everything that he can to play in the NFL and stuff. So I try to keep up with what's going on. And plus, I think like if we look at it from a standpoint of where the NFL is going, it's starting to get to where we actually wanted to be. I was saying the other day when I was talking in reference to Tom Brady, hey, look, I love what Tom Brady has done for the sport. You know what I'm saying? Some people can love it or hate it. Uh, you know, and I don't feel the same way about, Rodgers. He brought some excitement, and Ben Roethlisberger. I'm not going to speak on that, but it's time to bring in a new breed, and I think it's time to make the change to where, okay, it's it's acceptable to see to market a black quarterback. Now they did it with Mike Vick. They did it with Mike Vick, but the only problem with that was with Mike Vick, it came the stereotype of, okay, yeah, he's affiliated with hip hop, and I felt like with Mike Vick, it was like they built him up, and then of course they wanted to find anything they could to destroy that man. And of course, the guys that were with him, they didn't make it no better. But that Mike Vick was, I feel like he was the first one to really bring that. Okay, yeah, we're gonna market around this guy. He's a black quarterback. He's changing the game, so to speak, or whatever. And then after that, it was like the NFL had lost touch with it for a while. And then they tried with Vince Young. You know, that didn't work. They tried with RG3. You see that? You see how that played out. Now it's with Lamar Jackson. Now people are questioning him. I feel like they're gonna probably do the same thing to Lamar Jackson. He'll come back. Oh well, he'll never be the same. And Dak is black. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like it or not, he light bright, but he's still a black man. And so is Pat Mahomes. Now Pat Mahomes, we'll have to see what happens going forward with his career. We'll have to see what happens. We'll have to see what happens. But I like what these brothers are doing, man. It's really opening up the eyes to say, okay, y'all want to do us wrong? No, we're not gonna mess around. So we got, Antonio Brown. And look, everybody knows how I feel about AB. I don't like how he did it, but I agree with him. Defamation of character is nothing to be fucked with. It's nothing to be fucked with, you know. And as far as Bruce Arians, hell yeah, I don't agree with nobody, slapping, nobody or hitting nobody, no physical force. Even though that there have been some coaches that have done that in the past or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and believe it or not, some parents don't have no problem with it. Whatever with it, Trey Chambers. I like. I used to like Denard Robinson from Michigan, but Jacksonville for real. I put him at running back. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, we talking about we talking about this situation, man, that's going on with with Chris Bosh and Brian Flores, brother. But yeah, they okay. Look, they'll do anything. Now, since you're touching on that point, though, the NFL will kind of do some things on purpose just to mess your career up. I believe, sometimes, man, they put Vince Young with a guy like Jeff Fisher just to mess his career up, man. Just because he was better than a lot of coming out of college. Because Vince Young was that guy. I don't think people realize how, you talk about Jameis Winston, like I said, I compare their games. Dog, Vince Young was that guy. There were people saying that he was gonna be better than Mike Vick. And this is no bullshit. They could not wait for Vince Young to get to the NFL. I couldn't wait. Because he was from my area, and well, from my state rather, and they wanted him to make it. And then when he fell off, when he got depressed and the whole uh, depression thing and alcohol stuff like that, man, it was a sad thing to see. But I said, that ain't nothing but the NFL trying to stress that man out. You know, you know, it was guys like Maurice Claret, which I felt like Maurice Claret he bought on himself, but Maurice Claret, man, he had a chance to do something like that had never been done. He was trying to go out of college, but they said they wouldn't let him do that. And I think that when they told him no, that he couldn't do that, I think he was that um those guys should come back. Hines Ward is trying to come back and make his presence felt in terms of coaching and stuff like that. Because he got interviewed by several teams too. Hines Ward did. But I really feel like a lot it's coming to that. A lot of people are going to be like, you know what, y'all don't want to put some of these guys in positions to do show their influence and stuff like that, because you got to think about it. You know they they don't want to give us our just due for pretty much anything. Like everything that you see now, like the majority of what you see, we've invented. They're doing it now. It's like they're programming us. And look, a group of guys coming together, that have prominent, like, okay, like Deion Sanders, right? Deion Sanders, I think he should lead the charge. He's at a HBCU, of course, and coaching one, right? I think if him, a guy like Michael Irvin, because you say what you want about Michael Irvin, will be a legend. See you in the building. The whole interview and hiring process is crap. A bunch of slave owners watching their slaves make money. Exactly, and that's what they see it as. It's modern day, modern day. But see, out here and where I grew up, oh, it was black coaches everywhere. Matter of fact, oh, what's up with it? What's up with it? The number one grinder in the building, man. Hey, hop in if you can. Underrated Darkness in the building, man. Y'all go subscribe to my boy Underrated Darkness and the number one grinder, man. He gonna have an epic show today. I think he got um Love. What's her name? Angela Love, I think her name is. Lady Love. Lady Love. That's what it is. She gonna be on there today. You know what I'm saying? So y'all go check him out, man. And I know the number one grinder feel me where I'm coming from on this right here. But um, you were saying hell yeah, Vince was solid. Even Zero made a song by him. But I'm glad he following through. Yeah, exactly. Look, I don't think people realize the impact. Okay, yes. Uh, what he called Michael Vick, he had influence. Vince Young, bro, was that motherfucking dude. He was that motherfucking guy, man. You know what I'm saying? And he was marketable. He was marketable. He knew how to carry himself. I mean, the dude got a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? He got a steakhouse. He was already doing that stuff even before he had he was on that type of stuff, doing stuff for the community even before he had hit the scene and going into the NFL. I don't think people understand what type of uh, what type of impact he had, especially on Texas. And I know, they think, oh well, guys like number one grinder and underrated darkness. They're like, oh man, I don't want to come down south. You know what I'm saying? They too slow and all this other stuff. Man, guess what? Because when you come down here, guess what? You get land cheap. Guess what? When you come down here, you get females. Guess what, man? Ain't no motherfucker. You ain't got to go through this. Got to go through that. Them East Coast women, me now. They like, come on in. Cook your meal and stuff like that, right? You know what I'm saying? Compared to the East Coast, man, you go up there, my damn aunties and cousins, they mean that a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. I'll be like, God damn, nigga. I'm like, is it that serious? I got slapped in the back of my motherfucking head when I was looking up in New York. He's like, man, stop looking like a goddamn tourist.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what the motherfucking New Yorkers doing, shit like that. I'm like, hey, how you doing, auntie? Nigga, why you acting so soft? Shit, is that how all y'all Texas? I'm like, okay, shit. Okay. Like, damn, I thought we had Southern hospitality around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
All right, let's
no,
talk about my city.
I'm fucking with the nigga, number one grinder. Number one grinder, and AKA underrated darkness, man. He know how to get down, man. I be all over the place. How you feeling this morning, brother?
What's good, family? How you doing,
Man, doing good, man. Working when I'm working, you feel me?
yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm just trying to do my thing, man.
What you mean trying, man? Underrated, man. You be up in this bitch. And for those of y'all don't know, I think, okay, it's two brothers, and I'm gonna let underrated cook after I say this because I don't talk to enough. It's
This
two
your
brothers on.
channel, man. It's your channel, man. Talk all you want.
No, but I no. Listen, I like to give people the floor and voice their opinion. Sometimes they get tired of hearing the nigga Polo talk. You know what I'm saying? I understand that.
I don't.
Now
I
look,
don't.
it's it's two brothers on here in which I like their segments, right? Uh, okay, the brother Nola James, he got Truth Hurts. Shout out to Nola James,
Oh,
Nola Boy Sports and
shout
News,
out to him,
and
yeah.
then underrated darkness or number one grinder, the breakfast meeting. The reason why I love them two shows, I do polo motivation. I'm nowhere near them guys, man, because they dig deep in this subject, but like what we were talking about the other day. So y'all make sure y'all pull up on number one grinder because they gonna talk about subjects to where you could feel it in your bones. And some of y'all, it's too deep for y'all to really talk about. Number one grinder, man, what you got on this situation, man, with the NFL? Chris Bosh has said that he's gonna boycott. Brian Flores said he talked about suing because they
About
tried to,
what?
Miami tried to get him to take.
About
They
what?
tried to,
About what?
huh?
About soon? About
What
what?
you mean? Well,
You
that's
say
that's
Chris
what I
Brown.
was I was getting to. Yeah,
Oh, good. I'm
no.
sorry.
Can you hear? Can
Yeah,
you
I
hear
can hear
me?
you. Yes.
Oh, okay. It's because I was in the middle of. I had just said that about Chris Bosh. What I was saying about Chris Bosh is he is boycotting the NFL because there's no. He wants more black coaches. So he said until then he's not going to watch it until they hire more black personnel, more black coaches. You know what I'm saying? In the league or whatever. You got to think about it. There's been several of them that have been interviewed. Himself, Brian Flores. Uh, of course, Hines Ward. You know what I'm saying? And a couple others, but you don't see them in the positions yet. And then Brian Flores is suing because Miami Dolphins tried to get him to tank games. They try
Oh
to
yeah,
force
yeah,
him to
yeah.
tank games. So how you feel about that, brother?
Uh, Mom, I'm gonna tell you, some people ain't gonna like this. in the NFLs, I believe it's close to 80% black playing the NFL. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
When they gonna speak up? I'm sick and tired of these mama boys playing in the NFL ain't saying nothing. Y'all don't want to take a stand for nothing. But you got men that bust that I'm saying that show you the way, be a better person, and y'all don't want to show y'all don't want to show appreciation of them. That's number one. And number two, it should be a whole lot of people like Chris Bosh and them need to say something. Even including black women. Your son's playing this league, right?
You said my son?
Even no, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about the ones playing the NFL. I'm talking about the mothers. Your son playing this
Oh
league,
yeah,
right?
right.
You want all the riches in the world, right? Oh, look what I did for my son. Look what I did for my son. So I want y'all to speak up then. But I know y'all don't want to speak up. And I'm talking about some. And even the men that leased off these men too. All that's number one. Number two, on my other channel, Underrated Darkness, I did a video about the NFL Shield. I talked about the politics. When I find it, bro, I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay, brother.
They never don't want to change. Look at the Giants. The Giants had a good time. They had an opportunity to hire Flores, but they went white because they worth billions of dollars. You cannot tell me what to do. The Rooney Rule is a joke. We gotta be honest, it's a joke.
It's facts.
Let me follow protocol. Let me interview this person that's minority. And so they have certain minorities in there. Let's talk about that. They have certain minorities in there. They cover, but the black man still cannot get a hat. I mean, cannot even own a team. Oh, we hired six general managers is black. So what? We got a women in it. So what? We got somebody that is married. They Pakistani descent. So what? That don't mean nothing to me. Cause you know they want to bring that up. The late great Walter Payton wants to buy a team.
Right, that's
Create
facts.
logo and everything. And he did so much of the NFL, and look what they did to him. They turned him down because of the NFL Shield.
But they was all hey, check this out, underrated. But they was all there when the man was sick.
Right.
Right? Yeah, they
Exactly.
show us that. They show us that
Right,
ready.
exactly. You want to
You see
show
what
the
I'm
man
saying?
that, right. You want to show a black man that fight for his life, right?
Mm. Mm. Oh, that's deep.
That with us, we've been fighting for our life. You want to show a black man that is down, right? And right there, he was still fighting. But he gets so much of the game, but you cannot, but I say grant him. He earned the right to be an owner. But see,
Yeah.
they didn't like what he said because he was going to push to have more black coaches, have more black leaders. They didn't want that.
Mm.
Just as you got man from the past, like Joe Harris, will play with the Pittsburgh Steelers before Terry Bradshaw.
Right.
Look how they treat them. I mean, Tony Dungy talked about it. Whoopie doo, but Tony Dungy, where you at now?
And let me say this. Let me say this. Number one grinder. I just alluded to that. I don't mean to cut you off, brother, but let me talk about this for a second. See, I mentioned Tony Dungy. Of course, I mentioned him, and I'm going to talk about the. You know how I feel about that Deshaun Watson situation or whatever. I feel like more people need to bum rush, get some brothers in there and do everything they can, like Tomlin, all them guys. But check this out. I was telling people underrated. Guess what? Michael Strahan went to in college.
I forgot. Tell me.
Hmm. Texas Southern. HBCU, right? So we asking where Tony Dungeon's at, where guys like Herm Edwards at, black coaches, everything. Where is Michael Strahan at? Michael
Agreed.
Strahan, they see your ass there. You are a part of history. You are one of the greatest linebackers to ever play the game. You have a voice that you use on multiple platforms. Go ahead and use it for this one right here. You should
They
back up Chris
not.
Bosh.
They
And on top
not.
of that, you from Texas too. Chris Bosh from Texas. Man,
But Chris Bosh,
yeah,
but right. But check it out. But Chris Bosh, he talked up.
yeah, exactly. And he don't even play football.
Right.
Yeah, NBA. I like what Chris Bosh is doing. I like what he's doing.
He using his platform the way that it should be. Like I know you heard of Dr. Henry Edwards, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's what Henry Edwards was talking about decades ago, almost about
Hmm.
50 years ago. Use your platform to talk about social issues, especially dealing with our people. That's what Dr.
Right,
Henry Edwards was talking about.
right.
But everybody don't want to hear what the grinder talking because
No,
they
they
don't
don't.
know what they're talk about.
They don't want to get too deep. It hurt their bones too much. Number one grinding. And a lot of guys they be like, nah, I'm scared to lose my position. I'm scared to do
Right,
what, hey, you know,
right.
hey, look,
Dr. Claude Anderson was talking about that. That
right.
he's still living. That he's still living. You got Dr. Francis Scott Crescent in her own time. She was talking about that of the psychological part.
Hmm.
Dr. Henry Clark was talking about this in his own way about 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 the abuse of the system, the mindset, how some people use religion to plague us, and it's in sports.
Yep.
But right here, right now, you got people, black men and black women. I'm talking about some. They have their own platform, but you don't want to say nothing about what's going on. But I forgot. Y'all want to fight the LGBT, all that dumbness that y'all want to fight about that deals with sexuality. But what about what about the merit of a person? But I forgot. We men, we black men, they're not gonna fight for us. That's why it's so much important that us as black men, we gotta fight for each other. And any black man do not want to fight hell with them. I'm done. young and old. If you're not willing to fight for another black man, and I'm talking about Flores, they try to buy him out. They try to what you throw some money together. He said no, but you see the NFL is quiet, and I'm gonna tell you like this: Ross, the one,
Mhm.
the owner, he need to get thrown out. Now I don't want. I listen. I don't want to hear. We gotta have a meeting. I don't want to hear none. Well, you know they gonna have it in here because they white. But you know, like people like me and you, we hate people. We don't hate people. Instead of being a black man, I'm standing
Right.
up. That's what it is. That's what it comes down to. It. There's nothing changed. There's technology change, maybe time change, but at the end of the day, I am a black man, so I gotta stay on the side what's right.
Right.
And maybe people think it's old fashioned. All right, you think it's old fashioned? Well and good. So that means you had. That means you. That means you fail to understand there is a pattern of there's a pattern of injustices happening for decades, even long before me and you was born, bro.
Oh
And it's
yeah.
still happening right there. The politics with it. There's some people
Yeah.
talk about it, so karaoke, and after they let it go, nah, man, forget it. We bombing on this, man. Forget all that. Get all that. Nah. Don't say that you love me, but you want me to die, that you want me to fail. Nah. No. Mm-mm.
Hey,
Nah.
hey, 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 underrated. They be like, oh boy, look at that nigga run. Oh boy, look at that nigga jump. Oh boy,
Right.
look at that. Okay, well, how come you can't say, oh boy, look at that? How come you can't say, oh boy, look at that nigga start that business? Okay, how come you can't say, oh, look at those niggas start their own law firm?
Right. And
Look at the niggas have they own this, own this. Better yet, they want to destroy Black Wall Street. You feel me? Underrated. They want to destroy it. They talk about it, but they look at that that black woman. You know, I would love to have kids with her and Madam C.J. Walker. Oh, but you want to have kids with her, but you don't want to have nothing to do with her because you see the
yeah.
intelligence, you see the power, you see the potential, you see everything else. You want to
You know
use
what? And
us.
you know what? And you know what's so sad, brother? I'm gonna get back to it. But you know what's so sad, brother? We don't support
Mhm.
the women that fight for us as black men.
That's facts.
We don't support them.
Nope.
And we don't. And that's
We
just a few.
too busy destroying them. Too busy exploiting them. Too busy calling them thoughts instead of queens. Too busy
Nah, the
praising
one,
that shit.
nah, but you know what? The ones that they like that, they need to get called out. If they thought, they thought.
Yeah.
Forget all that. No, if you not a queen. You a thought. You a swirler. You a swirler. You an enemy. You an enemy. And any black man want to be alongside with it, you that too.
Hmm.
It's easy for me. It's real easy for me. Oh no, it real easy. That's what it is. But get back to the story. But now the NFL, you
No, no,
saw.
no, no, no. You good? You know you all right. You all right,
No,
man.
no. I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about other people. I don't care. I hold both accountable. No, forget all that. And the black man that you want to follow this toxicness and everything, you gonna get called out too.
Right.
Forget all that. Nah, I ain't playing no ginger shit. Oh yeah. But you got black coaches help these men to be better who they are right now, and y'all don't want to speak up for this. It takes a person like Chris Bosh, a Hall of Famer now, to have to overcome a lot. But he wasn't. platform to say this.
Fighting for his life.
Right, he had to fight for his life. But where the other ones at? I'm just saying. Well, Tony Judgy, where you at? Lovey Smith, where you at? Jim Caldwell, where you at? And even women in the NFL, where you at? The one that I think was Paxton, or wherever it is, that the owner team, where you at? But I don't know why I asked that, because it's not going to happen. I'm just fooling myself. But at least I caught myself, right? It's really, really, and I'm being nice there because I'm gonna do a chop up. What the brother was saying, I am doing a chop up with Lady Love. That's on 2:00. That's 2:00 Eastern Standard Time today, and 11 a.m. Pacific time. So I want you to go check it out. That's gonna be on my channel. That's gonna be fire. But that's why it's so important for us as men. We gotta have, like, I had those fellowships. So any man can come and build. And also, we just gotta stop having these men's talks. You just want to have just certain people around. But y'all want to quote stuff like this and that, but y'all ain't about that work. Y'all ain't about talking to the next man
Well,
to encourage.
Salute. My bad. Underrated.
Not bad.
Salute to the brother. 3,000 degrees. Make sure you go subscribe
Oh,
to
that's
3,000
family
degrees.
right there. Salute to fam. That's
Yeah,
fam right there.
yeah. Salute to you, man. Good to see you, brother, man. Grand rising to you
Oh
too,
yeah,
man.
bro. You got to make me a mod, man, because it ain't pop up.
You talking about? Oh, you don't have a wrench?
Nah, I don't. So I can post some
Okay.
stuff. You see me post some stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't got a wrench on your channel, brother.
Yes, you do.
You
Yes, you
know,
do.
no, I don't.
Yes, you do. I didn't make your
I
mind.
don't. Mm-mm. Oh well, I didn't see it. But you know what? You know, underrated man. I don't be. You know, a lot of guys, man, they run around here, man. They be like, yeah, man, let me get a wrench, and
No,
and
no,
and
no.
they
I
just say,
did raise you up.
I'm
I
not, but no, 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 I'm not talking about you. But you know, I'm talking about like you got guys, you man, begging for wrenches, right? And then they don't ever
They
show up.
do. Yeah, they do. I had this one guy. He came when I first started this channel. He said, "Yeah, man, I need a wrench." No, you don't. I don't know you like that. He
Yeah,
never came
exactly.
back.
So,
Yeah, but
so yeah,
yeah,
salute to the brother Mike. I see you in the building, man.
it's just for me, man. Like, yo, so, yeah, so, like, yeah, man. It's just for me, man. I, it's for me, man. I was like, yo, where us as black men, we gonna stick together, man. I mean, like, yo, man, I'm tired of this select this BS, man. What Paula was talking about, man, he was part of this fire. It was fire, bro. Monday, I didn't expect it. We was building different backgrounds. We had fun. We found solutions. And at the end of the day, we left as men. It ain't all about how much in your wallet. It doesn't make a difference what degrees you have. I'm not saying I'm not saying nothing wrong there, because it ain't. You got brothers that are gonna be promoters. Brothers work with deals with a lot of businesses. We deal with brothers that have kids, family men. And
Yeah,
we find a
and
way to talk. We find a way to talk and have fun. And we're gonna do it again, bro. We're gonna do it again. It just started.
man, every day, every day. Hey, underrated, man. You see me, you see the work I do. Everybody know how I rock, man. I go live, even if I'm dolo out here, man. Call me Dolo Polo, like I tell everybody, man. It ain't about the numbers for me. It's about, hey, like underrated, man. You can always come through. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
Mike,
appreciate that.
always come through. 3,000,
Yeah,
always come through.
3,000 degree, man. We gotta link up, man.
Be
That's
more
what,
legends. Everybody,
and,
man. All of my subs, because we nothing without our subs. And
yeah,
everybody like, oh yeah, sports this, sports that. Nigga, on my motherfucking channel, we talk about everything.
yeah. And also, Polo, I'm gonna do a chopper with you too.
No doubt. No doubt,
Mhm.
man. I'm down for the cause.
Yeah, man,
I'm
you'll
down
do.
for the cause.
But let me explain the chop up. The chop up is not an interview. We gonna ask you questions about yourself. Also, you can ask me questions about me too. It's a chop up. It's not an interview. No. Uh-uh. But you are special. But you are gonna be a special guest though. Then
No
that
doubt,
that's
man. Yeah.
so I just want to put it out there and stuff like that. Yeah, man. But get back to this issue, man. Come on, man. And then
Mhm.
Brian Leftwich,
Yeah.
they did him dirty. Come on, man. Then you got the enemy. But you hire these coaches, they don't even have no experience of play of calling plays. The
And you
Giants,
put
I
it.
ain't talking. Now, let me tell you, I ain't talking about the Giants of new coach, but the coach before that, Judge.
Mhm.
You know who he was, y'all? He was a
Was
special team coach.
it? Wasn't no offensive coordinator or nothing.
None. There are some people had they hire. They don't have no coaching, no offensive coordinator experience. Oh, they linebacker coach.
That's sort of like them females that fuck their way to the top.
Yeah. Mhm.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry to put it like that, underrated, but
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know
yeah, yeah,
me.
yeah. Well, it's your turn. Say what you want. It's
You
right,
know
it's
what I'm
right.
saying? Oh yeah, I know. But some niggas ain't ready for that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. So they go to what about Silent from the Jets and everything? He was a defense coordinator, man. He draw up play. What a man. So let's cut that out. Let's cut that out. Cause if y'all gonna say something, I can chew your ass up on that. Cut it out. Cut it out with that. But they hire these coaches don't have no experience. But you got black coaches have put in the work, and even some of them play in the league. And still cannot get a job that put in work.
Blood, sweat, and tears put their life on the line.
And yet still cannot reward them. Oh, but at least we interview. Man, I don't care about because you know what people talk about the Andy Rooney rule. I'm glad they come, but they use it to their advantage. But look at the protocol. I did interview. That bunch of BS. I don't want. I don't. There's certain conversations I don't want to hear no more. I don't. I don't want to hear it no more.
It ain't nothing but excuses. It ain't nothing but motherfucking excuses, man. Motherfucking excuses. That's all it is. And look, they don't never want to like you said something that was key earlier. Number one, look, we gotta find it, like Master P said this. Number one grinder. He said the way that you the way that you excel in business, you have to find what? You have to find a problem, and in order to, and you have to find a solution to that problem in order for your business to excel. And more so, that's what I was saying on your channel, and I said on this channel, y'all. I telling number one grinder and the fellas, we have to treat this shit like a business, man.
Mhm.
Affirmative action. We got a bunch of look. You see like Black Panther and everything like that when they was on top of their shit, doing everything. You know what I'm saying? One step ahead of them. Hey, just like the Black Muslims. You know what I'm saying? When they had to protect people. A lot. Black Muslims, they did a lot of good things for the community in New York. You know about Harlem and stuff like that. But I was thinking about Bumpy Johnson and going back in those days, everybody think, oh, well, Bumpy Johnson was just this hardcore gangster. Da, 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 da. Yeah, he was, but guess who his friend was? It was Malcolm X, and
And
they
then,
needed to.
right, and then I'm gonna tell you,
They,
and then Malcolm
they
X
needed
had
to.
to stop. Right, and Malcolm, let me control. And Malcolm X had to step and listen. What we got to do it the right way. Bumpy Johnson ready to get at him. He was getting a lot of people. He ready to get at the Nation of Islam because Bumpy Johnson understood unity. He
Right.
understood that Dash was his friend, and Bumpy was getting ready to. But Malcolm X, they had to stop us. Now we can't do that, bro. We can't do it like this. And Bumpy understood that. Now
But
people can talk about all they want to about the gangsters back then and everything, but at least they put money back in the community.
what I was saying though, is like if you go back and you go look at that number one, they listen, they were dealing with and let me get this out, brother. Let me get it out. They were dealing with so much that not only, of course, they were dealing with the organized crime, but guess who was mainly running it? We weren't running it. It was the Sicilians and the Italians,
Of
uh,
course.
and, and being controlled by law enforcement at that time to let the mob do what they want to do because of threats to their family and all this other stuff, right? Then on top of that, guess what? Guess why? At first, Muhammad Ali, guys like Muhammad Ali, Lou Alcindor, he was from there. Guys like that, they, they were getting threatened for their life and stuff. They would do this. Even Wilt Chamberlain, guess what? Guess who was protecting them? It would be a combination of Bumpy Johnson and Malcolm X and the Muslims. You know why? Because
Yeah.
they're a powerful figure. So without that, but see, they don't look at stuff like that. But it was about racism too at the same time. So my point is, number one grinder. The reason why I brought that up and I bring up Bumpy Johnson and I bring up guys like Malcolm X stuff like that. Listen, the system is always going to try to control us. It's already trying to program us right now. Oh yeah, well you need to do this, man. Well, guess what? People still getting sick. Oh well, Kyrie, man, you know what I'm saying? Make him the ugly figure, you know what I'm saying? Just because he don't want to do that. Well, guess what? People still getting sick. You know what I'm saying? People still dying.
And,
You know what I'm
and
saying? So you see what I'm
let,
saying? Oh yeah, man, go
yeah,
ahead and put this in your kids. Da, 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 da. No, I'm not gonna do nothing to my kids. You know why? Because I don't want to. That's a precious soul. They haven't grown up yet. Their mind hasn't developed yet.
and look, don't forget about Bill Russell.
Oh shit.
That's another one that when he
Yeah,
was in Boston for years, he was threatened a lot.
yeah.
Everybody, oh yo, he played Boston. It was all good. It was never all good with Boston. Boston still the same. Matter of fact, Boston's still the same way right now.
Mm.
It just for me that when it comes when it seems like when every time it comes to us as black men, it just certain people just want to shut up. No, I'm not shutting up. Forget all that. Are we human beings?
Absolutely.
Are we created to be part of God's purpose? I want to know that. I don't need black men. I don't need that. But man, that's what I'm saying, man. Yo, I'm not playing. Listen, yeah, I'm not playing. I'm not playing with your fools, man. I'm not playing. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not doing it. I no. I'm not. I am not. No. No. Mm-mm. Any person that is black. I'm talking about black people. I'm talking about our people. Y'all need to know what Brother Polo talking about. We need to talk about this.
They too afraid, man. But I'm being positive about the shit. You know what I'm saying? To let people know, okay, I want to give niggas the benefit of the give my brother the benefit of the doubt, man.
Listen, Polo, I'm getting about another few minutes, man. I think about doing a quick video. Fuck, I'm going in. That's what I'm thinking about.
Uh-huh.
Fuck it.
Go ahead and do it,
You
man.
don't have to like me, but I'm gonna speak the truth.
Yeah,
Your brothers in here in this space want to be up on a woman. Oh, this and that, this and that. Why Flores fight for his life to just make a living, but you want to be up or you want to be in a woman's damn panties. And then you got some women. I hate black men. I hate black men. And I hate black men. But your sons play sports, right?
right,
So it let me know that you disrespected John Carlos and Tommy Smith
right.
that had opened the doors for me and you and even that people that disrespected.
Right.
And even the ones that comes before them too. And even there are black women have fought for the cause too. That your black woman do not want to acknowledge that. Oh, Serena Williams, the female tennis player. No, she wasn't. It was Althea Gibson, the late great Althea Gibson. But y'all don't want to talk about how she opened doors up.
Yeah, because she was a white guy.
She's the first black woman won Wimbledon, and at that time they considered them as amateurs.
Right.
But she was there for the cause. But tennis never say nothing about Althea Gibson, a black woman.
During a tumultuous time.
And dealt with it. And then there's another black woman, the late great Wilma Rudolph.
Wilma Rudolph. Yup.
Great in her own way. But I don't see nothing how your black woman talk about her. But I understand. But see, I bring up the two black women because they did not fight just for women. They fight for us as a people. I get it. Because our black man is included. I got it, bro. That's the answer right there. Because these women stand up for us as a people. And that's why society do not want us to talk about them. Because black man is included. Yo, you always talk about black men. You always talk about I talk about black women too. But they die for the cause and y'all don't like that. But you want us to follow some corny dumbness that is happening right now, but you want us to forget about the ones that are trailblazers and still don't get the credit. Mind boggling to me, bro. Hello? Wait till you get
I'm
back.
still, I'm still here. I'm just
Yeah, it
letting
really
you
is,
cook,
huh?
letting you get it out, man.
I mean, it's senseless. It really is. And it's not like it's 100 years. It's like 60 some years ago, bro.
Right.
Google the shit. Google it.
Yeah, they want to Google everything else.
Two prominent women have made take their sport to another level, and y'all don't. Tennis do not want to talk about it, even track and field. You have to be
Yeah.
kidding me.
Right.
Then it goes for men too. Y'all don't want to talk about what me and brother Polo talking about. You have to be kidding me.
Oh, but we got. Oh no, we. Oh no, 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 no. You know here.
No,
Hey,
no, 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 I know it
we
here.
gonna do it.
I
We
know
gonna
it here.
do it.
I know what we doing. I get, yeah. But the
We
rest of
gonna
them,
do it.
and I'm talking about the majority of them, you have to be kidding me.
Right.
It's not long ago.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna force feed your ass and shit. You feel me? My nigga number one grinder, he gonna force feed you. My nigga Too Raw, he gonna force feed you.
You have to be
Right.
kidding me with this. And black women, this is your time. You got all the platforms. Why you don't talk about these women?
They too worried
The
about.
best faces of
Hey,
a
hey, hey,
woman.
hey, hey,
The
hey,
best
hey, hey,
faces of a
number one. They too worried about the woman spear and the man spear and all that bullshit.
they the one open the, let me explain this too. The two women I was talking about, it was other women, it was other women did not want them to be around. It was other women did not want to be around the association.
Hell yeah.
So the only ones that had our back, had the back, was us as a people. Was us.
But meanwhile,
Huh?
meanwhile, number one grind. I didn't mean to cut you off. Meanwhile, we got motherfuckers about in our own community too worried about uh, moving up the ladder, so to speak, the totem pole, doing shit to sabotage. They'll even sacrifice their children to live a certain way. Oh, now I can move up the ladder. I could make a whole lot of money and stuff like that. Motherfucker, is you crazy? And you know what I'm talking about, number one grinder. You got these people on TV. Oh wow, they in that position now. Oh, because their son is going this way. Because their daughter is doing this. Oh, because you feel what I'm saying? They don't want to talk about that shit. And it's our people that they program.
Me, man. Yo, I tell you, man. Yeah, man. It just for me, brother Polo.
Yeah, they not ready for that shit. Number one, right? They don't want to talk about. Oh, well, this is YouTube, and we can't even have our flexibility on YouTube.
Man, then you put these people up. Oh, you gotta understand. They fight for humanity. They fight for no. They fight for our people because once upon a time, society, even society right now, you do not want us to be in the even playing field. Let's talk about that. Y'all think
That
my late
and
my late father my late father told me this. He said, you got two options. You want to learn about the truth, sugar coated or the real. But I'm gonna tell you one way, one other, you're gonna have to deal with it. You better deal with the whole truth. To this day, in this world, they don't want to deal with the truth. They don't. They don't want to hear the truth. The truth is right in their face, and it's not ancient. Nah, man. We got no. Nah, man. Tired. Tired. Tired.
And see, half of these niggas we can't have a conversation with because guess what it turns into, underrated. It turns into, well, you know what, my my this is better than that ain't better than yours, or I got this, before you did, and oh, I gotta outdo you on this. Nigga, I don't care about that. How can we build? Like underrated talk about how can we build? How can we multiply
Yeah.
as opposed to subtraction? Because that's what they want to see, underrated, and everybody in the chat. They want to see subtraction. They don't want to see addition. They don't want to see multiplication of our people, especially when you talk about progress, especially when you talk about success, especially when you talk about ownership, especially when you talk about establishing something of ourselves to pass it on and on and on. They want to destroy that tree. They'll destroy the seed if they have to. You feel me?
Forget all that, man. Forget all that, man. Nah. Nah, man.
hmm
Nah.
They don't. They
No.
don't. They don't want. They don't. They don't want it. They don't want. They don't. They don't want. They don't want. They don't want us to progress. They don't want no empires to grow.
No.
Shit. We don't want it. Who you think started monarchs? Who you think started the goddamn monarchs? Ain't no
Yeah.
British start that shit. We started that shit. They
Bro,
took that. They took that shit from where? The motherland. They took that shit from Africa, and they want to sit up here. No, we were the king. We had queens. We had princes. We had
yeah.
nobles.
No, all I'm saying, bro, is like this. We got examples that get back to married, being married, right? You would. How long you was married? How long you still married with your wife?
Man, I will be. It'll be 4 years. But we've been together 6 years. But it'll be 4 years. Coming in a couple weeks. We about to
Oh,
celebrate our anniversary.
but
Yeah,
we have.
our anniversary is coming up.
I get that, but we got successful marriages. We got successful people that a black man and a black woman could live together in harmony, work as one, and build their family. But we don't want to talk about that. Nah, man. No.
No,
Tired
you too
enough.
worried. Too worried about calling us simps and shit like that though. Underrated. I'm like, yeah, go ahead, call me a simp. Run up on underrated though. Man, he'll simply beat your motherfucking ass. Run up on my mother. Run up on my motherfucking family or my wife or my kids. Nigga, hey,
Yo,
we'll
single.
simply lay your ass to rest.
I'm single, but I know the family is very important. Forget all that.
Right.
Nah, man. Don't
But
tell
but
me.
even but even when you single though, you know what, underrated. Even I'm glad you touching on the subject. Even when you single, and ready to mingle and everything, you might just want to find a decent woman. You know what I'm saying? But see, if you
Woo!
do that, they'll classify you. If you want to look for a woman in the library, or a woman, at a coffee shop, or a woman at a place at a eatery, that's just sitting there reading a book. Nah, they want you. He's a simp because he's looking for that. Nah, they want you to be like these niggas that looking for these girls at the DM that's showing their titties and showing her ass and shit like that, and saying you could come out here and you could have this. That they don't classify you as a simp then, but
Nah,
you see what I'm
man.
saying? That's how
Yeah.
this world is fucked up, man.
Nah, forget all that, man. No. Mm-mm. Nah. No. Mm-mm. You cannot tell me there's shit in the toilet. I know there's shit in the toilet, but you won't tell me it's not. No, 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 brothers. No, we gotta do better. No, nah, no, no, no. I,
he sound like Tracy Morgan. No, no,
no.
no, hell no.
I supposed to be around toxic. No, hell no. Anything that contrary our people, no. Man, black woman, no, no. I'm
Listen,
not.
and don't get, hey, underrated. I want people to know. Don't get me wrong. Women abuse, man. Listen, women, especially a black woman. You know what I'm saying? That her figure, who everybody trying to be like. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. Look. I want my son to be like, Daddy. Damn, she. We gotta do
Break it up, bro.
what we're trying to do. Hold on one second, underrated.
No. Oh, oh, oh.
My fault, underrated. I'm back. Yeah, but yeah, man. They. It ain't no wrong with a black woman. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? But
There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying, man. Come on. I mean, like, come on, man. No. Come on.
you know, and see, we that's how society has trained us to be. They've trained us to think a certain way. Like it's like evil and deception and uh, stuff like that. Man, is great, and promoting positivity and progression and trying to elevate one another. They don't like that. They don't want to see no shit like that. Like you can see it on YouTube. They rather see a whole bunch of niggas pulling up on each other, trying to fight each other. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, niggas up here. Yeah, let's meet up so we can fight or something like that, nigga. No, you want to see that drama bullshit, nigga. If anything, if I'm gonna meet up with underrated, it'd be like, hey, let's just sit down, man. Let's try to build and let's try to map something out. But y'all niggas want to meet up and fight, possibly destroy each other. Y'all want to see that type? What's up with it, Think Tank? I see you in the building. ATL, stand up, bruh.
Man.
That nigga Tank from that ATL, man. ATL stand up, bro.
Yeah.
ATL all day, man. Yeah, I love Atlanta. People talk about, well, I don't want to go to Atlanta. Da, 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 da. Man, Atlanta's a beautiful place, man. Shit, especially when you got so many black entrepreneurs there. Man, it's a beautiful place. I love everywhere I go. Everybody's always, that's the problem with people. Everybody's always like, oh, well, you know, man, I ain't gonna go to that place, man. That place got too much of this or too much of that. Like, nigga, damn, can you find the positivity in that shit? Find something positive in that shit. What's up with it? What you say, Think Tank? You said they about to demonize Flores all day. Oh, you fell out. Okay. My bad.
Don't worry about it. Don't sweat that. Don't sweat it.
Let me see something. Yeah, my bad. I had to let you back in, number one grinder. Oh, you said they're about to demonize. They're about to demonize Flores all day. Yeah, absolutely. Because they don't want it to happen. They demonizing him. Now, AB, he brought it on himself. He didn't have to do that shit. But I agree with AB. Even though I agree with AB, the way he went about it was the wrong way. But I agree with him because, you know, AB is suing them for defamation of character. You know that, right? Underrated.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, he's suing them for defamation of character and also forcing him to play on the ankle. Now that I don't agree with it, you know what I'm saying? Because the ankle thing, okay, you still was able to rack up on 100 yards and all that stuff. You weren't complaining about that, and you weren't complaining about getting your motherfucking number so that you could go ahead and get a payday. That's why I was upset with him. But as far as defamation of character, oh yeah, assassination of character, all that shit, slander. You got to be careful what you say to motherfuckers now, especially on social media. You could get sued. A lot of niggas don't know that shit though.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of niggas don't know that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Oh, you say you got Lady Love coming through. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall asleep on me on the radio.
No, that's 2:00.
That nigga over there, Three Stooges sleeping.
No, man. I'm fixing me now I'm fixing me some breakfast and stuff, man. They put some.
Oh, look at him, man. What you over there eating? Man, how you gonna eat in front of me? No, the nigga damn well they had no motherfucking breakfast, man.
No, it ain't like that, man. I mean, apple pie, some cappuccino. That's it, man. I'm not a big breakfast eater, man. I'm not.
Oh, okay. I thought you was up in here like the brother Jacob Jennings in Memphis, man.
I don't have to
up in here eating some sausage and gravy, some sausage gravy and biscuits, some eggs.
That's what my late father used to make. My late father used to
that nigga got an omelet, look, some pancakes.
See, I'm not messing with you, man. See, I ain't messing.
I've been trying to get that nigga underrated to laugh, man. Because every time I remember we were cooking about that shit, man. When you was telling the story, man, about the female that I think it was you, me, and another brother on there. He was real cool, man. We was chopping up. That nigga underrated. He got into some stories, man. That nigga story is wild in the motherfucker, man.
I know, but you know what people say? They say, sometimes you don't like you don't lighten up, you don't smile because I don't like certain people in this space. You got to be a good person to have me laugh, to have me smile. I cannot smile with these fools, man. I'm not playing with these fools, man. I'm not playing with y'all. Like you, I'll relax, man. Yo, I'm gonna tell you one thing, yo. Don't sleep, yo. Brother Polo, he's a funny motherfucker, yo. Don't sleep. He that motherfucker funny. Now, that motherfucker funny motherfucker. Man. That nigga don't have him fool you either, nigga.
Hey, that nigga Think Tank, man. He know the real because Think Tank, man. He been down with me, man. 10 toes down with me, man. Ever since the channel
Yo,
began.
Think Tank is that man. Yo, he salute to him
Yeah.
too. I love
Think
Think
Tank, man, LDBC all day, man. And he be in some of the spaces that I be with, like, he support, man. A lot of the people, they've been down with me and stuff like that. Underrated, man. He come through, show love. I remember I was talking to reason why I was talking, I fucked with Underrated, y'all, is because Underrated, I felt like I know Underrated for years. And I just met that nigga when he let me in. He's like, wait a minute. I think I know this nigga. I think I know this brother. I'm like, nah, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I like the channel. It just went like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, Underrated, original, New York. Yeah, he New York to the core. That nigga New York to the core. Him and my motherfucking uncle and my cousins, they be like, I walk in, that nigga Underrated probably flip on me. He be like, nah, I don't know that nigga. What's up, nigga? That nigga New York to the core for real and represent hard. Just like that nigga Wilt Strong. And, shout out to Wilt Strong and Will.
Yeah.
Nah, I love New York. New York got the best clothes. If you say you don't love New York, something wrong with your ass. They got the best clothes, nigga. That's why niggas go up there. And they talking about straight hand suits. Nah, Dapper Dan's. Dapper Dan's.
No, we ain't talking about these motherfuckers be wearing baby Gap suits. We not talking about them, right?
Ooh. Oh man.
We wearing them high water tight ass suits, man. Look like y'all be swimming in the ocean for three years. We not.
Oh no. That's not no straight hand suit though.
Right. No, some niggas be wearing that too.
Yeah. Hey, straight hand he got a good line of suit. Between him and Steve Harvey for the grown and sexy, of course.
Oh.
And so it's straight hand suits. I like them straight hand suits though.
Yeah, I don't give a damn about no Steve Harvey.
If you anywhere from about 6'2", I say about anywhere from like 6 foot to anybody like 6'9", because I know my cousin, he's big as hell, like 6'8", and they all about straight hand suits.
Man, I don't know, man. I ain't but shout out to Think Tank though. Shout out to Think Tank. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Think Tank, man. He be on it, man. I need to come to ATL, man, and get a fucking spaghetti bake, man. Yeah. Hey, that motherfuckers in Georgia, man, they food be rich, don't it? Underrated.
Oh yeah, it's official, man. I tell you about that, man.
Motherfucking cornbread be tasting like pound cake and shit.
Man, yeah, man. Like you want to be somebody.
You gotta eat that motherfucker with some milk, nigga.
No, I can't eat with no milk. Yo, I tell you, yo, touch my cornbread, man. You got to shoot a film with that, man. What? Nah, man, you can't have that, man. Come on, now I'm not giving you a peek. Do you understand, man? We gonna shoot a film. No, man, don't touch it, man.
Yeah. You're not a big eater in the morning, though. Think Tank. I mean, Underrated.
Huh?
You're not a big eater in the morning.
Not really. Like for instance, like if I have a taste like with some waffles, some sweet sauces, and
right.
Onions and eggs and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I gotta have that. But if not, it don't mean nothing to me. Yeah, like some pancakes.
I thought it was like Biggie, a T-bone steak, cheese, eggs.
Yeah, if I have a taste of that, yeah, man, I had some T-bone. Let me tell you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, word up. I went to Waffle House. I had a T-bone. Waffle House, I had a T-bone steak. And some waffles and some eggs.
Hell yeah.
And some coffee.
Hell yeah.
Yo, Underrated was balling, son. I was like, yeah. Got some sauce? My man. That's it, yo. I was balling like
that God rest his soul, Biggie, man. That nigga made it sound good, didn't he? The T-bone steak cheese.
But we used to eat like that, though. Yo, us black people, we eat like that.
That nigga underrated about to go. He about to go get him a T-bone steak cheese and some eggs right now.
I guarantee I had some motherfucking money. I leave this shit fucking on. I said, man, I'll be right back in the hour, nigga. I'm me.
Hey, that nigga underrated. Like, you know what? Hey, I gotta jump off this line. Let me go get me a T-bone steak real quick, man.
I wouldn't get that shit if I had the money. I sure would. Motherfucker said, yo, you crazy. Yeah, man, I cooked that shit with some fries. What? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's how we do down south, though. I think, man, especially down here. My auntie, the way she make her pineapple upside down cake.
What?
That motherfucker be so rich. Ooh, hell yeah, sock it to me cake.
Yo, don't forget about the apple upside down cake. What?
Ooh. Now, what about that rum cake?
Oh, man. I have to be the person up there, want a piece, man.
That's why that nigga underrated. I make that nigga hungry. That nigga like, man, what the hell, Polo? Shit, now I gotta go eat lunch. I gotta eat an early lunch and shit.
I don't like you no more, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I love it.
Yo, trust me, I got some downside roots in me, yo. I got some downside roots.
Ain't nothing like a good ass workout, and then after that you can eat whatever the fuck you want to. You feel me?
Yeah, you know, ain't nothing like a good pork chop, yo, with some salty onions, some pepper. What? Ice.
So you like your smother. You like your smother. I thought you like a fried pork chop.
No. When I have a taste for it, I do. If I have a taste for it, yes. Yeah, if I have a taste for it, yes.
Right.
Man, this and that. I busted up. Man, I'm
man.
Yeah, think tank, yeah. But I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people don't know. New York got a lot of different varieties of food that you can eat. A lot of people don't think that people from New York cannot cook, but they do cook. We cook.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They cook, man. Shit, I'm telling you, don't get that shit twisted. And they got real chefs up in there, man. And listen.
And let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna drop a Jew on y'all, man. Y'all get a T-bone steak. If for lunch you get a T-bone steak with some salty potatoes, with some onions and pepper, and butter up some bread, like some cheese, like cheese toast. Butter up the bread, right? Make sure you add some garlic powder on it, or garlic powder, right? And throw some shredded cheese on it. Throw that on that. Get you a nice tall glass with some cranberry juice. What?
That thing is.
You can have that for dinner if you want. You can have it, but for lunch, yeah. Yo, you cook that for a chick, y'all. What? I'm talking about a good woman. I ain't talking about no hoes. We ain't talking about no dots. I'm talking about a good woman. What?
They got the best pizzas, like especially in Jersey.
Yeah, well, I miss the pizza.
Man, it be that real, not that fake shit that they make. Number one grinder. Yeah. We talk about that real authentic, like Sal's looking on do the right thing type pizza.
Yeah, yes, sir.
You feel it? Put some more like Radio Raheem said. He said put some more mozzarella on that motherfucker type pizza.
Yo, the slice be so big, even if you slice it in half, you still have a.
Yeah, like some goddamn. Oh no, you didn't just step on my J's type pizza in New York.
Yo, type of pizza you get motherfucking eye jammy when you go get
Mhm.
that. Yo.
Man, you ain't even. Hey, you know what? Underrated. You ain't even gotta have no motherfucking no meat on that motherfucker either, man. Just give me a cheese pizza, man. I'll be straight with that. That's how good New York pizza and New Jersey pizza good is.
Jersey got some stuff too now. Oh yeah. Don't sleep on Jersey now. Yeah. Yo, did you ever taste our sandwiches, our heroes up there, bro?
Hey, look, that nigga Tay, y'all got me hungry. Hell yeah, that's what we, nigga, that's what I do. Shit, nigga, hey, look, nigga love to eat. Hey, you come up in my household because, you know, my wife, she cook. Look, the first thing you gonna be, sit your what do you want to eat? You know what I'm saying? Like, and she gonna cook. My wife, you know what I'm saying? She African and Belizean, so you know they cook, man. They cook, and she'll make you some curry chicken in a heartbeat, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
curry chicken, oxtail, rice and peas,
man,
uh,
listen, man. Man, fuck
meat
around, man. I
patties,
might,
nigga, all that shit.
I
I'm
might
telling
get
you,
a
man.
nigga see you maybe get a T-bone steak Friday, man.
Hey, look, hey, New York. I mean, underrated. They know you flying in from New York. Hey, we gonna give them some of that Texas Southern tender barbecue.
Oh man, I want to taste that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, that nigga underrated. That nigga underrated. He gonna be holding a paper plate full of ribs and chicken, man. He gonna be like, look, licking his finger. He like, look, nigga, I'm not going back home.
Oh, trust me, the underrated one can cook now.
Right.
Underrated, yo, Polo did see my cooking. I can cook now.
Okay. You know how to hook it up, huh?
Oh God.
What's your specialty? What you like? You like the deep fry? Uh, you like the barbecue? What you like to do? I like the deep fry. That's what I like to
You
do.
see what I'm saying? I say I don't have no I don't have no that some of that deep fried stuff. I gotta invest in that. But the other deep
Right,
fried, I ain't the deep fried in a while.
right.
But I like it though. Y'all do.
Yeah, man. Because I like to go to other places and experience. You know, I don't know about y'all. I get tired of eating the same shit over and over. Now, the only thing I could probably eat over and over and over is breakfast and a bowl of cereal. I could eat a bowl of cereal.
Listen, if I'm in New York, I'm never get tired of eating me hero. Or eating hero or a sandwich or bread. I never get tired of it. Or bacon and cheese on the roll. Mm-mm-mm. Even on a hero too. Hey, welcome, y'all. I'm at Polo, brother Polo. This is number one grinder. Probably got stuck on something. So, welcome Think Tank. Welcome 3,000 Degrees. Welcome Kareem. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Talk to y'all. Way back. I be doing the chop up with Lady Love today on my secondary channel, the #1 Grind and Real Talk. That's gonna be 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Time, and I believe 1 o'clock Central Time. I believe that is something like that. But I want y'all to go check that out. And peace to y'all and your family. Good morning. Glad you wake up to see another day. Because there's some people do not have that luxury to wake up. So I hope that we take care of ourselves and our family and the ones who suffer lost ones. Pray for them. Because it's hard for them. I know there's some people like, will they be in a better place? Sometimes they don't want to hear that. They lost somebody that's really dear to them.
My fault, underrated. All right, man. Okay. I'm back now. Steadily on the grind. Okay. Now, when it comes to like barbecue, who do you think has the best barbecue?
I don't know though.
Because
I hear North Carolina. Now I taste some North Carolina, it's official. I taste Georgia. But I hear about Texas, man. I heard they damn ribs fall off the goddamn bone. Now they chop barbecue. No, Virginia is nice. North Carolina,
I know Virginia and VA, they are notorious for because they have like their jazz festivals and stuff like that. At least they used to do it when I was there. But man, I tell you what I did, like Fisherman's Wharf. I don't know if you ever been there.
Where?
It's called Fisherman's Wharf.
No.
Fisherman's Wharf. Oh, okay. It's in I think it's in Norfolk. Look, hey.
You said it's in Norfolk. Yeah, I think I heard of it. I think it's in Norfolk, right?
Yeah, you gotta take it's like an elevator up at a big ass tower, and it overlooks the water. And at the top, it's a buffet full of nothing but seafood, man. I don't know if y'all eat seafood like that.
No, I'm allergic to seafood.
Oh shit! No wonder that nigga got quiet. That nigga started sneezing when I said that shit.
No, I'm allergic to seafood. Only I can eat whitey fillet. That's it.
Yeah, I eat it all, man. Shrimp, fish, catfish, crawdad. Yeah, but some people are allergic to seafood, man. Yeah, I got a friend like that, man. I had to wonder, like, how motherfuckers be getting like allergic, like food allergies. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know that shit. Always, like peanut butter allergies and shit like that. I wish that shit never existed because I know I'm like that with ginger. I'm allergic to ginger.
Like for me, I also am allergic to bananas. I cannot eat bananas. No.
What?
Let me tell you, the seafood, and the banana, all that happened to me when I was 8, like months apart.
Right.
I was trying to eat some seafood back in 1992, almost died.
Right.
The doctor said, nope, you cannot eat this no more. Still can't eat it. I said, okay.
Man, underrated, man. I appreciate you pulling up on your boy Polo, man. Hey, you going live with Lady Love at 11?
No. It's 2:00. You where you
Well,
at?
you on the East Coast. I'm in.
No, where you at?
Yeah. I'm in Texas, Central Standard, man. So it's just like your time.
So what time were you at?
Okay, if you said you're going at 2, so our time would be.
We what?
And then of course it would be 1. It would be 1 o'clock. Y'all are
Okay.
hour ahead.
Okay.
Because right now it's what 10:14 over there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, see, it's 9:14 over here, and then of course, in the West and all that, it's probably gonna be a little bit. I want to catch that. What is Lady Love about? What is she?
She good.
I try to look her up.
She's married. She talk about good stuff. She into sports and stuff. That's a good sister. She a good sister. I'm chopping it up with her, today.
Right.
But she good, man. She good. She good.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely pull up, check it out. Hey, you already know, man. Man, this brother don't need no introduction. The #1 grinder, underrated darkness. This guy right here, go flip to his channel. Always going live, man. The breakfast meeting, like you said, man. He got Lady Love on his channel. Gonna do a chop up and everything. LDBC all day, man. Polar Sports Talking Entertainment. I appreciate everybody pulling up. Pink Tank.
I appreciate you, bro.
Immortal Highlight. Yeah, Immortal. Yeah, no doubt. Immortal Highlight 3000. Mike. Be More Legend. And Kasim Baker. I appreciate y'all pulling up, man. It was good chopping it up and cooking with y'all.
Yeah.
I'll be back a little bit later.
What time you be back?
Oh, go ahead, bro.
What time you be back?
Man, consistently going live all the time, man. Various content. So just all I say is just hit the notification so that you're able to get all of my content.
Yeah, I might the stuff that we was talking about before. I might do a quick live on that. I don't know, it depends.
No doubt. I got my notification for you, so
okay.
Definitely. I'll put
if I do, you see it, man. Well, you keep up the good work, man. Like I said, later on, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I was doing a chop up. Lady Love would chop it up with me on the Darkest Round Table. On my secondary channel, the #1 Grinding Real Talk is going down like that. Please support my brother Polo. Salute to him. Please support. We need more brothers like him to push the positive. All right. So peace to you, brother. You keep on.
No doubt, man. Polo.
Yeah, you got my support.
No doubt. Polo Sports Talking Entertainment, man. Salute to y'all, man, and y'all have a good one. I'll be back a little bit later, man. Make sure y'all pull up, man.